Hey, um, this has been a really shitty weekend for me. Reason why I say this is because my uncle he left a note for me. This was his favorite trunk right here. So yeah, he just took his stuff and finally left. I don't really know what else to say other than the fact that my mother has caused this. And, well, to really be sure about this, all she's ever done is actually want to take, and never give. The reason why I say this is because the very first time I had a job, she has taken the $300 that I made and put all of that into the apartment that I'm still staying in now to this day. But I will get out of it very soon. And when I do, I don't plan on coming back at all. Because, she has been acting like an asshole to my uncle ever since he's been helping her out since 2006. Yeah, ever since he's been helping her out since 2006, my mother has been acting like a complete asshole to him for some strange reason. And she's physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally abusive. Up until the point where I couldn't even keep a straight face as I went to school. Couldn't even keep a straight face as I went to school, so yeah. So stayed away from my family for 5 years, and the reason for why no one had actually heard of me was because of my mother. Was because she abused me to the point where she actually failed anger management class. And so now the reason why I'm saying all of this is because I'm giving anyone who may see this as a warning. So if you ever deal with something like this, just make sure to steer clear. Because she has been trying to take my uncle's Social Security benefits for the longest time now, ever since he's moved in. And so he just moved out, so yeah. Since she's already threatened him about moving out 16 times now. Yeah, she's threatened him about moving out 16 times now. So I don't know how else to deal with this other than the fact that even though I know I need to get back on my prayers. This has been a really shitty weekend for me. Not to mention my uncle also left me the padlocking key right here to his he left me these to his favorite trunk. And so right before we left, we already shared a few hugs and a few goodbyes. So I think we already know who did this. It was not just my mother who had a part in this. It was also his mother, my grandmother as well. Because really, they were trying to take control of his Social Security benefits. And pretty sure that if you do something like that, you're basically committing not only identity theft, but you're also taking control of someone's entire life, written, signed, and dated on paper. I actually have mine right now, since I just recovered them from my mother's room. She doesn't know this yet, thankfully. So, I strongly believe that Allah is guiding me to something better, since He already gave me 3 different signs and sent them my way. So, yeah, I don't know how else to deal with this, other than to probably find some way to move out. So, yeah. See ya.